Hello and welcome. My name is Biagio Mazza, Pastoral Associate at St. Sabina Parish in Belton, Missouri, and I'm here to welcome you to another Do You Know series question. Today's Do You Know question is, do you know the legends behind Befana and Babushka? December the 25th, Christmas, in the United States is always associated with Santa Claus, who is partly based on the story of St. Nicholas. In other countries, other traditions kick in besides that of Santa Claus. In most of the other countries, they do not celebrate gift giving on December 25th, but rather on January the 6th, associating it with the Feast of the Magi, who, following a star, according to the Gospel of Matthew, following a star to Bethlehem, bring gifts to the newborn King of the Jews. Later traditions actually made the Magi's into kings, 3 kings specifically, made them ethnically diverse, representing Europe, Asia, and Africa, with one being white, another yellow, another black, giving them names and so on, right? Like Casper, Melchior, Balthazar, and so on. Right? So the legends of Befana and Babushka are associated with the gift-giving tradition associated with the 3 kings. Both are variations on the same theme, associating gift-giving with the Feast of the Epiphany. So the story goes that the 3 kings, or the Magi's, following the star to Bethlehem, on their journey, they are tired and they request hospitality from an old woman in a cottage that they came across. All right? The old woman welcomes them in, and they tell the story of following a star, bringing gifts to the newborn king. And she's very excited about this particular journey that they're taking, and she offers them hospitality, and they, in the process, invite her to join them on the journey to bring gifts to the child Jesus. She, however, is a major housekeeper and is always very busy with housekeeping and sweeping and so on. And she says that she doesn't have that much time because she really needs to pay attention to her housekeeping. And so after having fed them, they continue on their journey, and she goes back to her housekeeping. After a while, she regrets not having gone with the Magi and the 3 kings, and as a result, she kind of thinks about it and finally decides that she wants to go and try to catch up with them so that she can bring gifts to the child Jesus. And so she prepares some food and gifts, puts them in a knapsack, and carries them with her, and goes out to find the 3 kings. Unfortunately, she cannot find them, and she can't follow the star. She can no longer see the star and so on. And therefore, she's lost. She can't find a place. And she keeps asking around, do they know about the baby Jesus and the newborn king and so on? No one seems to know. And so as a result of that, she stops at the home of every child and asks if this could possibly be the baby Jesus. And since most people do not know, what she does is she leaves gifts in the hope of one of the children that she leaves gifts for would happen to be the baby Jesus. And so that tradition continues to this very day, in which the old woman continues to search for baby Jesus and leaves gifts at the home of every child and so on. In Italy, this old woman is known as La Befana. Her name is based on the Italian word Epifana, which is the Italian word for epiphany. She is dressed as an old woman, carrying a broom, wearing a black shawl, sometimes lightly covered with soot, simply because she comes down chimneys to deliver gifts. She goes throughout the homes of children searching for the baby Jesus and leaving gifts at each one of the homes in the hope of giving a gift to baby Jesus. The broom that she has with her, that she carries a broom, the angels magically turn into a flying broom so she can travel to all sorts of homes in time to deliver gifts to children and so on. And so in Italy, by the way, she delivers children hang their knitted stockings at the chimney, at the fireplaces, so that she can deliver the gifts. And she delivers candy and toys for the good children, and a coal or piece of black coal for the bad children. In Poland, Russia, and Eastern Europe, the tradition of the gift giving associated with is associated with the babushka, which is literally the word for grandmother, a kind, warm, wise woman who, like the Befana, greeted the three kings, but was too busy with housekeeping to not go with them, and eventually also packs gifts to deliver to the baby Jesus. And so the theme is the same as La Befana, it's just that it shows up in different parts of the world, like, as I said, Poland, Russia, and a lot of Eastern Europe. The two are variations on the theme, always associated with gift giving and the three kings. Now, this diversity that exists throughout the world with regards to gift giving, especially the use of wise women in gift giving, is really a rich and enhanced tradition of gift giving in honor of the baby Jesus. And so I hope this has helped to explain just a bit of the legends that surround La Befana and Babushka, and I hope you'll return again as we continue to explore our faith traditions and our legends and stories. Thank you very much.